Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for everyone that have subscribed. Thank you for the new subscribers. I appreciate that you guys are all here today. I wanted to bring today something that it's very beneficial for all of you, for someone that needs a little bit of help on finding out what type of brush you need for each shadow. You know, what does a brush do and things like that. So today in this video I just wanted to run down with all the brushes that I have as far as eyeshadows goes. I have like real you know, inexpensive brands and, you know, some more better quality brands and things like that. So I'll tell you which ones will work and you know, which ones maybe you have at home. You can actually look to see if you have some like that and kind of compare them and try to use them you know, as well. I'm gonna go ahead and get the video started, and I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do like it, please give it a big thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't been subscribed, and let me know in the comments down below if you want me to do more videos like this where I kind of show you the brushes that you need to do that you need to use and how to use them. All right, well, thank you so much for being here again, and I hope I will see you all on the next one. Thank you. Bye bye. Okay, and I'm back. All right, first we're going to start with kind of the brushes that I started when I started learning about makeup, which was a long time ago. It was actually through Mary Kay. I wanted to become a consultant because I loved makeup, you know, and I loved the products and all of that. So I bought a lot of stuff from Mary Kay. So I still have some brushes from them that I actually still love. I have upgraded it to, you know, better quality brushes, but I do use this one still. The first one that I use is this one, which looks like this. Maybe you can see it there. But it's a blending brush. It's a small one. I have not been able to find the size of a blending brush yet. Like, I've searched everywhere and I haven't been able to find it. So I really love it. It works perfectly. I like it to, you know, for the, you know, to really emphasize on the outer corners. So I really love this brush. So if you have something like this at home, I will definitely suggest for you to use it because it'll help you a lot. So what blending brushes do, they will help you, pretty much the name says, is blend the shadow. Okay, so there's some brushes that you actually pat on the shadow, and there's brushes that you blend the shadow in. So this is the type of brush that you will actually use it for blending purposes only. Okay, the other brush, I'm gonna go back and forth. So the one that I use right now is two. I use this one by MAC. It's a blending brush as well. It's the number 224. It's a lot bigger, as you can see it. So this will help you definitely on your crease. So because it's got a lot of volume, it'll definitely help you blend in that shadow right there, or pretty much, you know, all over your eyelid. So that's a great one. If you want something more affordable, the Sigma blending brush, the I believe it's E35, it's a great one as well. Very affordable. I got this one as well. I am, you know, an independent makeup artist, so I do weddings and proms and things like that. So for my type of business, I definitely use all of my Sigma brushes. They are amazing. They're very soft and easy to use, and they're very affordable. So that's definitely something that I will recommend for you guys if you guys are interested or looking for something affordable and really good quality. Okay. Alright, so the other thing I want to show you is the padding type of brush, and the one that I have through Mary Kay still is this one right here. So you want something more flat, so like a taper brush, so something flat, the right brush to actually pat on the color. So that's what you're going to use that flat one for. Okay, so that was the Mary Kay one. I do have one from MAC as well, and it's this one right here. Is the number 242. The numbers are very, already faded, but the 242, it's the small taper brush, And this is the one I will use like on my lid because it's nice and small enough to actually reach the corners right there of your eye. If you see that, it'll be so much easy to actually reach than if you get something real big and fluffy. So that's why I use these as my patting brush, so it's more like a taper brush. Okay, so anything flat, if you have at home anything flat, that will definitely will be helpful. Okay, then we have a bigger kind of a taper brush. I have one from Sephora, and this was on their sale items, so always go to Sephora and go to their little sale section because they always got nice brushes there on sale, and several other goodies as well. So I always go and check there, and the number that I got is an angled brush. It's number 13, and it's really nice. As you can see, it is kind of angled, so it's also kind of like a taper brush, so you can use that on the outer corner to blend in, to actually pat on the color right there. So I also use these to apply my base color. So if I, every time I use eyeshadows, I always do my base color, which is, I use Soft Ochre by MAC, their pot. And then I also use like any concealer. I use Bobbi Brown concealer. I use my Too Faced concealer. Any concealer will actually help you kind of prime your eyelid. So what I do is apply my concealer to give me a good canvas for my shadows, and then I go in and grab a brush like this. It doesn't have to be exactly like this, but something taper, something like it's not too fluffy and it's kind of flat. And what that's going to do is just grab, you need to grab a shadow, I would say like more like bone type of shadow, or like real neutral shadow, definitely no shimmer, and then I will say pat it on top of your concealer, because you want to make sure that you set that concealer so it doesn't crease on you, and so it gives you a nice base to start with, you know, your transition colors and things like that. Okay, also if you have discoloration over your eyes, or if you have redness, or if you have veins, you know, that will definitely cover all of that as well. Okay, so always do that. That's gonna help you a lot with the end result of your kind of like shadow look. Okay, and the one that I have for, you know, MAC, so I do have a lot of brushes from MAC. It's also same, you know, it's a taper brush as well. It's flat, it's just bigger than the other one. So this one's more for my lid, and this is more for my, you know, all over my eyelid, all over my eye, just like the one from Sephora. And this one I believe is number 252. So this one, it's pretty much gonna do the same. I'm gonna just set my concealer with that one, and that's what I will use it for. I do have other ways that you can use it. Like if you see right here at the end of my shadow how deep that is, I will go and grab a little bit of a deeper shade. Because I am using this on my lid, I'm gonna use these on the outer corner to kind of pat on that color. And then I'm gonna go back with something fluffy. So the either this one, you know, the smaller, the bigger blending brush, or the smaller blending brush, either one will work. Go in there, so you pat on the color with these, and then you go and grab your blending brush, and the blending brush, you're just pretty much gonna remove all the shadows all the way around to make sure it's blended well and seamless, pretty much. So you don't want to grab the blending brush and just dab it inside your shadow. Definitely worse if it's black. You don't want to do that, because what's going to happen is that it's actually going to be falling off all over yourself, first of all, and the color is not going to stick. So it's not going to stay because you're buffing it all around and you're not patting it on your eye. So you want to make sure you grab a patting one, which is a taper one, a flat one, and that's the one that you want to do the patting motions. Go and grab your blending brush and blend the shadow all around. Pretty much gonna do that back and forth throughout the shadow look. So you're gonna dab and then you're going to blend. Okay, for as far as the bottom shadows, I use these by MAC as well. It's the number 219. It's a pencil brush. I believe Sigma has it as well. I just haven't bought it yet. I did buy this one right here, which is a small taper blending brush. It's the E45, which is small. It's very defined right here, so you can definitely use that to like blend your shadows under your eyes right there. So either one of these two will work. They are really nice, and they're very emphasized, so it's easy to put on the shadow. So I would say also, every time you grab shadows, don't just dab it and go in right away. You need to go in there, grab some shadow, and then kind of tap off the excess of it, so you're not putting a whole lot of shadow in it right away, and it's not going to be falling off all over your cheeks or your face. Okay, so definitely keep that in mind. That will definitely help you a lot by having a better clean kind of shadow look. Okay. All right, the other shadow liner, or kind of like a pencil liner kind of brush, is this one. I have one by Anastasia. So it looks like this. Let's see. All right, so it's flat, completely flat. So what this flat brush is going to do, I usually grab like a deeper shade, probably a black, and get that really well on the brush. So get some of that on the brush, and then I will go on the outer corner right here. So you see that, and that really is going to emphasize my eye. I like to do that literally on every look. I just love it. I feel like it gives me that look that I want, and I really like it. So you want to make sure you do that. If you want that kind of look, I think it emphasizes your eyes pretty well. If you work on the outer corners of your eyes will look bigger than if you actually bring the colors all the way in. Like if you have a black shadow and you want to do it all the way in, it's fine. There's no problem. There's no rules to makeup. But if you want your look to look a little bit more like your eyes more, wide awake, open, so you want to keep it right on the outer parts of your eyes. Okay, so like in the V section right there. Yeah, so I have this one, and then I have one by Sephora. It's the flat liner number 25. So it looks the exact same, it's just a bit longer, but it does the exact same thing. You can also use these to line your lash line as well. So if you don't want to go with a really bold eyeliner or anything like that, you want to pat just shadow, you can use these to actually put some shadow, deeper shadow, say a black shadow over your lash line, and you'll just have a nice look right there too. Okay. Alright, and then last but not least, this one that's why I would say look for what you have at home, because this one right here, I don't think there's one that you can actually buy. I got these from Tarte, from an eyeliner, I think it was an eyeliner pot, and I absolutely love it. It's got the eyeliner, kind of brush right here, and then it's got this little patting brush right here, very tiny. I absolutely love these. I love it to emphasize my highlight in the center, like in the center, the center of my eye. I love it for highlight right there, and I also love it for, I don't know if you see it right now, my look that I have really emphasized like a cut right on my eye. My crease has a really nice emphasized cut. Alright, so this is what I used. I used that, and you can use a taper brush too. That will work too. But I really love this one because it's very small, easy to find, and it's got like the round finish, so it's easy for me to go there and apply a little bit of concealer and then go and pat it with shadow, whatever I'm gonna use, glitter, it doesn't matter. So whatever I'm gonna use on top, just go in with it. Okay. Alright, well, I think that kind of concludes everything here. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let me know if you have questions. Let me know what else you want me to do. If there's another product that you want me to show you, I can definitely help you with that too. And let me know on the comments down below if you would like for me to recreate this look. There's a lot more steps definitely to this type of look. It's definitely more dramatic, so it's definitely for like a party, something special, and a special occasion, a wedding, prom, and things like that. So just let me know if you want me to recreate it, and I will definitely recreate it for you guys. Okay, thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.
See you on the other side.